You're laughing, and then what kind of action are you doing? They notice you. If you don't believe you can be successful, how you can attract the right people to work with you? So Adam asked me, where was my philosophy of success came from? I came from my own trial and error. Yeah. For my last 28 years, I keep review and review. And then I just narrow summarization what happened into philosophy of success and how we can get our own vision. I think right now you don't have to really work. First of all, this is nice to have your own vision, but at this moment, I think what you do is just accept our vision from us, from the leader. Yeah. Why? It is good to have your own vision, but actually, because once you have our visions, you have the vision. When you have the visions, you can inspire people. I mean, the right people. The wrong people cannot be inspired by you. Don't overestimate yourself, okay? Don't waste the time. And then I also answer you how you can get your own vision, okay? Now I answer. When you do the things right, when you do the things right, you get results, and you're happy, you will develop your vision. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will develop. It will come to you. Yeah. So I tell you, of course, right now, if I compare my visions than 28 years ago, now I can see more than before because it's developed yourself. Only when you're doing the right thing, and then you feel happy, you get results, more vision will come up. Farrell Capita asked me, Philip, what is your dream? Actually, I do talk about my dream on in my first sections already. Because I am a type 5. I live the dream. I really live the dream. I want every day. But there are 3 most important dreams I in my mind, always with me, that one of them is like I like to help people become type 5 around the world. I travel around the world to help people become type 5. So that's why I already living in my dream. That have been happening for many years already. And why I did that, because I just love to help people. I like it. And then I feel my life more meaningful. I like that, And then what other dreams I need? Because I need to become type 5 in order to make my dreams come true, right? And also one of my dreams is I like to dance. I like to dancing. Yeah. I love dancing, so I like Michael Jackson. That is my generation. Although I look young, okay? That is my generation. I like Michael Jackson. And also I like Latin dance. So my dream is I want to mix Latin dance and Michael Jackson dance together to perform around the world for charity. And I tell you, this is no problem to me at all because I am type 5. But these 2 is not the most important dreams. Actually, the most important dreams in my life, the top priority, I told everybody already, is my mom. I want to give the best of myself. I want to give the best of myself when my mom needs me the most. That is my dream. That was my dream. Yeah. What is the best of myself? My time, my money, and my love. My time, my money, and my love. What time? Every day, 24 hours. It could be 1 year, it could be 2 years, or it could be 10 years when my mom needs me the most. So if I am not type 5, how I can do that? If I'm just making good money per month, it doesn't work. Am I right? Yeah. So I think if you came to my to my class last time, you will know. There is a Korean asked me. I have taken 50 lectures, but I'm still not sure. What shall I do? Well, I wish my philosophy of success can open your eyes, let you understand why you didn't make it before, and why you can make it this time. That is the purpose of my philosophy of success. Because my mission is to empower you with my visions and show you the steps how to make this happen. Yeah. Sarah Rosales. Philip, how will I achieve success? Okay, I'll give you some hints, but I will talk more about next week. How will I achieve success? I want to become type 5. I believe I can become type 5. I help people become type 5. In that case, you get trust from people. Yeah, trust. Remember the word trust. When people trust you, they follow you. They don't question. They follow you. When people follow you, you're successful. This is the first thing. But how I will achieve success? You need to have a Bugatti, or a Lamborghini, or a Ferrari, a very fast car. That means a platform. So what is the how do we rating the platform? How do we rate it? About leveraging. How much percent of leverage you can leverage from a platform? Yeah. The platform allow you to leverage 10%, 20%, 30%, or 90%. Why do I pick Nu Skin as my platform? One of the reasons is Nu Skin allow me to leverage as much as 90% and above. What does that mean by leverage? Suppose I have to do 100%. Right now, I only have to do 10%, but finish my project. Leverage is very important. I believe, I help. Trust. Anyway, when people trust you, one more time, people follow you. They don't question you. When people follow you, you are successful. Anywhere. You open a restaurant, you're successful. You do Nu Skin, you are successful. You play politics, you're successful. Because people follow you. It's all about following you. Okay? A lot of people ask me, using Nu Skin product, all the product on slides works without exercise. Only use Nu Skin product? People ask me. Call risky. Risky. They find the slides is all about product, but no exercise, without any exercise. That is the question, My vision. There is no such thing like one pill you take and then you never died. There is no free lunch to stay young and healthy. But we are able to stay young and healthy relatively. You need to know my vision. Relative means the same age. When people look at the same age, you are different. you look and feel younger. That is totally possible. First of all, because of the new skin technology. I will talk about the technology. Today, I will talk about technology, okay? I talk about that technology later. New skin has the technologies help you to stay younger and healthier, okay? Secondly, you need to be happy. If you are not happy, it doesn't work that well. No. Happiness is so important. Happiness can make you young and healthy. That's why you better become type 5. Because become type 5, you can live the life that you want. Then in many moments, in lots of moments, you will feel better. Yeah. So happiness, yeah. And actually, you know what? I exercise. I exercise every day. I do about 1 hour kung fu every day. 1 hour kung fu. And some fitness exercise, like plank and push up. Like plank and push up. And also I do at least 1 hour to 2 hour dancing every day. I tell you, I put lots of effort to stay young and healthy. I take R Square, Y-Span, Lipad Nano, TL90, Lumi Spa, Galvanic Spa, Chuve Essence Ultra, Clay Pack, Marine Mud, Facelift, and many more every day. I tell you, stay young and healthy is possible, but you have to put effort. That's why you need to become type 5. All right. So I show people the most important to become type 5. It's not just about making money. Yeah. Anyway, okay, very good. So I think that through the questions, today actually I want to reflect. I want to reflect the importance of my vision. Visions will inspire right people. Visions will attract right people. Visions allow you to make the right action. And right actions will create right results. Although I haven't told you how to do this yet, I will tell you next class, okay? But the point is, vision is not important. It's not, but compared to dream is more important. Dream is the why. Why? Why do I need to become type 5? Because I love my family. Very good. When you say you love your family, don't just saying. Saying is useless. What is your action to represent your love to your family? What had you do? Did you give them the time? Did you give them the money? Did you give them the caring? This is power. This is soul power. That's why dream. Today, the philosophy of success is talk about the dream and the visions. So your questions led me to reflect. How do I look at things? You find out I look at things very different. When people very upset, when doing their skin, when people reject me, I feel very happy. Why? Because I know out of 100 people, only 1 to 4 people will say yes. What does that mean? That means there will be 96 people has no response or say no to me. Then I understand. I need these 96 people to say no to me before I get the 4 yes. So every time when people say no to me, that means I'm getting close to success. So when people say no to me, I feel happy. Can you see I'm different? Why I'm happy? Because I think different. Why I think different? Because I have vision about what is the definition of success. I redefine. When you're happy, when you're doing this, when you're happy, will you quit? You find out people who quit, usually they don't feel happy. When people feel happy doing it, they will never quit. Trust me. Because people love to be happy. Yeah, my vision. Everything is about vision, about dreams. Thai five, dreams, visions, everything. Good. Now, I talk about why Newsyn is a Bugatti, okay? Newsyn is a Bugatti because Newsyn allow us to become Thai five within 1 to 3 years. Okay, I'm not guarantee you can make it. Okay, I just tell you, if you are the right person, it is very possible could make it in less than 3 years or even 1 year. My vision. Why 1 year so fast? Because you are right person. Right person attract right person. What you need is 4 person, and then duplicate. Finish. Can you see how fast I do my training? Because I know what I'm doing. How to become Thai five? 4 right people and duplicate. It will become 16 right people and duplicate. Become 64 and duplicate. Become 250 and duplicate. Become 1,000 and duplicate. Become 4,000. Can you see? Altogether are 5,000 right people starting from 4. So what you need is, out of all the people you know, you need 4 right people. How fast you can get 4 right people? 1 day. I am not joking. 1 day. Because you don't convince people. You need a filtering program to filter the people in 1 day. And then 4 people say yes. When you convince the wrong people to do new skin, they are still wrong. They are still wrong people, okay? And wrong people only have wrong action. So that's why you waste time to convince wrong people to become a right person. That's why you're slow in new skin business. You waste the time on the wrong people. Secondly, wrong people don't get result. No. So how can be fast? When you don't waste your time, it's fast. Don't waste time on the wrong people, then you are fast. Get the right people, then you are fast. Why get the right people, you're fast? Because right people can do the business without you. That's why you are fast. What is meant by fast? Fast means if you don't do anything, but your business is grow, we call it fast. When you put the minimum effort, you build a big business, this is called fast. This is called speed. 4 people, right people, and duplicate. Duplication is a system. It's a system. So what do I have to do in here? What I have to do in here is I need 20 good customers, loyal. I need it. And then I need 4 right people. Then duplicate. That's how I become Thai five. Focus. Now, so I want to tell why I think Newsyn is a Bugatti, okay? Make it simple. Newsyn is a New York Stock Exchange company. New York Stock Exchange listed in 1996 with 36 years in history. 36 years. And now our average sales volume is about US 2.5 billion. And you know what? We are not selling aircraft. We are selling tiny bottles of shampoos. How many bottles of shampoos for US 2.5 billion every year? Huh? Then I ask you. You ask me the product is good or not? Are you joking? You ask me this question? Are you making sense? You ask me, is your product is good? When I tell you our shampoo and our moisturizer is only this size, and we're doing US 2.5 billion average every year for our last 20, 30, 35 years, you should ask, how could we do that? This is more appropriate question, am I right? So right people know how to ask you questions. Right people ask, Mr. Philip Chung, how could we make it happen? After you tell your friends that our company is New York Stock Exchange listed, our credit rating from Dun & Bradstreet is 5A1. Okay? And we open 55 countries. And we have in-house scientists for more than 100 in-house scientists. and they still question you, is your company is good or not? Then you ask them, what about your own company? I tell you, when I talk about this kind of data, you should ask me, how can we become Type 5 with this company? That question is more appropriate. Am I right? So you want to know why news is good, right? Okay. The point is, why Nu Skin can grow? So why Nu Skin can do such a good business? It's because Nu Skin has a technology. A technology that no other company have the same technology. And that technology allows us to help us to stay young and healthy. We are not medicine. No. We are just natural supplement, skincare. But we have a technology help people to stay young and healthier. And not just joking. Look at me. I've been using the product for 28 years. What do you think? How old am I? You want to know how old am I? Then you know how good. If you know my age, then you know how good is the product. My first job is 1981. And then I start my clothing business in 1986. You guess, how old am I right now? Do I look like? Seriously. Do I look like that age? I didn't color my hair. I didn't do any cosmetic surgery, all 100% natural. And more important is my vitality. Can you see my voice? Can you hear my voice? Not a cosmetic surgery can do it. Cosmetic surgery can do the service. Our Nu Skin help you to younger from inside, from your organs. We have a technology. I tell you what is that. Called genetic expression technology. That part. Yep. What is that? What is that? How can we differentiate our company with the other company in the same industry, or skincare, personal care, or supplement industry? How can we differentiate from others? I tell you, it's because we focus on the source of aging. Source of aging. And our scientists know how to identify the source of aging. Identify. And our scientists know how to reset the source of the aging into youthful stage by 100% natural ingredient. And we are exclusive. I tell you something. I want to tell you something right now. Lots of the things in the market is help you the service. That means they heal the service. They look at the signs of aging. The signs of aging. Let's say when you have wrinkles, they give you collagen. Well, there's nothing wrong. Now, when you have wrinkles, they give you collagen, right? There's nothing wrong. It makes sense, right? Nu Skin is not like that. No. Nu Skin find out which group of your genes related to aging. There are more than 25,000 genes in our human body. And out of these 25,000 genes, there is a group of genes that determine your youth and your aging. That's a group. And they give the name called youth genes cluster. And they find out that this group of genes, when you are a teenager, they have a certain behavior. And they find out the same group of genes, when you are aging, they have another kind of behavior. That behavior is to affect your biological function. That means your cellular functions, we call biological functions, they affect this biological function. There's a group of scientists over the last 30 years doing research on this area. Is first, find out where they are. Second, try to reset the behavior into younger stage. Two things to make it simple. Can I tell you one thing? In order to do this, it's using 30 years of research and experiment in order to find part of the youth gene cluster and the resetting. There's a company called LifeGen. They are focused on the last 30 years by feeding 76 monkeys in order, the purpose is to find the youth gene cluster. It takes 30 years. And also, they know that actually there are some kind of natural ingredients can reset some youth gene clusters by mixing them together. But not all the youth gene cluster can be affected by the same natural ingredients. So this kind of natural ingredients can help these genes. This natural ingredient maybe can improve this one. Sometimes it's a mixture. But the point is, they keep to try and try and try. And there was a company called Pharmanex. The new skin company, they buy out the Pharmanex. And Pharmanex, this company, have those kind of database about natural ingredients. Yeah. They claim it's the largest database in the world about natural ingredients. How they work on human body. So Nu Skin has this database and also have the genetic expression data, both. So Nu Skin company owns these two assets together. And I tell you, our company are based on science. That means everything has to be proved. It's not saying. Although natural supplement, they don't need such a strict regulation, has to be proved. Different from drugs. Drugs, you have to be approved by FDA. But supplement, you don't need to go through memory process because they are they're called food supplement. But Nu Skin, look at it like a science. We do a lot of clinical studies and research to make sure do they get the result. So I tell you, Nu Skin is a company based on science. Everything is proved. And our scientists actually are very famous and well-known in the world. Yeah. Because it's about science. Yeah. It's about science. So we have the top scientists. We have a scientific advisory board. We have a scientific advisory board. We have like to get advice from them. I tell you a few of them. Who are they? Okay. Because we are doing something called Mission Impossible. How we can live healthily. That is our target. How we can live healthily to the last day. That is the mission of our Chief Scientific Officer in Nu Skin Corporation. So we are doing something called Mission Impossible. We are not saying that we want to live long like 200, 300 years or no. We want to live a healthy life to the last day. That is the purpose. How nice is that? Right. Year 2000. That is year 2000. London Times have selected 30 millennium person. Millennium person means the last 1,000 years, the most influential people in the world, last 1,000 years. They chose 30 millennium person. The London Times. And who have been chosen, like Newton, Galileo, Albert Einstein, these scientists, you know. I think you heard about these scientists, right? Where everybody knows about that. They were the millennium person, you know. But only one person was still survived at that time. Only one, 29th millennium person was passed away, only one. His name is called Dr. Karl Djarasi. The reason why he was chosen as the millennium person out of the 5 billion people, only one person was still survived as a millennium person. Because he invented birth control pills. He is the inventor. So he has a name called the father of the birth control pills. And he was the chairman, of our scientific advisory board. He was. But anyway, because now a few years ago, he was passed away because he's 90-some years old. At least I tell you, who are the people we are working together? When you talk about antioxidant, I think everybody right now talk about antioxidant, right? But do you know we start to tell people in the world about antioxidant? Dr. Lester Packer. About 40 years ago, 50 years ago, he started mentioning about there's something called antioxidant. So he was like in the industry, we give him a name called father of antioxidant. And he is one of the members of our scientific advisory board. Can you see what kind of people work together? Dr. Nakamichi, father of the ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba, those kind of seeds, you know, good for for the brain, memories, Alzheimer's. Yeah. And then many, I don't want to spend all the time to talk about over 100 of scientists, okay? I want to tell you, we have the technologies, and we are able to focus on the source of aging. We are very proud of it. For example, we talk about weight loss program, weight loss. Lots of people care about weight loss, right? You'll find out when you are young, you eat a lot, but you're not fat. Think, okay? When we are old, we eat less. We fat. So new skin, what is the difference is, the ultimate answer is, could new skin help your body to function like when you are like a teenager? Those biological function, such as fat reduction, fat burning, such as fat storage, such as muscle building. When you are young, your body muscle building is very active. Fat storage, very inactive. Fat burning, very active. This part. Do you know that, right? Yeah. So NewSeed is focused to find out the genes that relate to what I have just said. Because when we're old, their behavior are different. They try to reset as close as when you are in the younger stage. So I don't spend too much time today. It's not talk about product. I just tell you the whole concept. The whole concept. We focus on the source of aging. We call them youth gene clusters. Anyway, Discovery Channel, about 6-7 years ago, they have an episode called The DNA, the Next Wave. That means how the DNA can affect our longevity and our disease. How DNA will affect our longevity and disease and aging disease. And in order to do this episode, Discovery Channel get all the scientific information from our nursing company. Then you know how good is the nursing company. Okay, so Eric is going to show you about 1 minute, a part of the Discovery Channel, the DNA, the Next Wave. Eric, could you help me to show it?
We're on the cusp of unleashing long-hidden secrets buried deep in our DNA. This is the ultimate genetic crystal ball.
DNA sequencing, it's a profound game changer.
Visionary technology now promises to end deadly diseases and gives us the key to immortality itself.
We knew that there was a way to intervene with aging at the genetic level.
DNA can absolutely help feed and heal this world across the board.
Spectacular new discoveries are revealing the true power of our genes. This is DNA, the next wave. But is every one of us truly prepared to predict our own future?
We're only scratching the surface of all the knowledge that we're going to obtain by studying the human genome.
A race to a new genetic frontier has started. Scientists are finding innovative approaches to gene expression profiling.
Gene expression in science is how a gene functions. When you activate a gene, it will make a protein. Gene expression is related to whether that particular gene is activated or inactivated, if you will, to make less protein.
Academic institutions and privately funded labs are harnessing the huge potential of this science.
The human genome is the book of life, and we have finally been able to understand what is written in this book of life.
Oh my God, you know. All right, my turn. Because it's 45 minutes, I just want to tell you that actually we do have it. If you like it, you can go to YouTube. For example, is this the first time you come across with us and you want to know how good is our science? You can go to YouTube and type the DNA, the Next Wave by Discovery Channel, and then you can see it, right? Okay, now, I ask you, when you know that most of the product in the market is only focused on the signs of disease and the signs of aging, I wish you understand why I'm saying the signs. That means they know how to cover the signs. But the source, if you don't solve the problem of the source, the signs could only be temporary. Like this is a very simple concept. So what we find out the product in the market may give you a temporary solution. Unless if you're able to find out the source and fix it. For example, if there's a storm coming tonight and the roof has a hole in my house, in order to stop the flooding in my house, I put the buckets under the hole of the roof. Of course, my house won't be flooded. I just empty the bucket, the water, in the toilet and do it again. So this is one of the way how your house is not flooding. But is this a permanent solution? Unless if you fix the roof of the house, that is permanent solution. You want to know how Liu Skin look at the personal care, aging, disease, weight, health. We fixing the holes by locating the youth gene clusters. and to reset its behavior. That is the difference. Can you see how big is our market? Huge. Why? Because we have no competition. But the point is, we are too pioneer. Because when you talk, people don't understand what you're talking about. Too pioneer. That means they don't believe. Because all the market is about the science of aging. But I said, when no one believes, and you see, and you have the vision, that is the market. May I ask you, how many people in the world want to stay younger? Naturally. How many people, they want to avoid disease and aging disease? How many people, they don't want to take medicine? Of course, medicine, the good thing is they stop, they can control the science. The good thing is, but not the source. And now it's natural, help people younger and healthy. Can you see how big is the market? Right now we are doing US 2.5 billion. I tell you, this is not the number we want. 10 billion US, this is not the number we want. I would say this can be US 100 billion. Because we're talking about the global market. Well, it is possible, it's our direction, because we have the product. Because we are in a win-win situation. Because we love to help people. Because we have an online platform. And because we know what is the steps. So next class, I will show you what is the step. Those few steps take us to become Thai 5. That is the next class. Talking how we can do it. If you want to accelerate the program, what do we need further? So that is the class for next sections about how, what is the direction? When the best driver drive the Bugatti, go to where? So the direction, I will show you the direction. I will show you the steps. So before we end the class today, I have a request. I want people to turn on your camera and then we take a picture together with the Thai 5 hands. Yeah. Can people turn on your camera? Yeah. And then may I have the host? Yeah, the Thai 5 hands so that but this is the most important. I tell you everything. If you don't want to become Thai 5, if you don't have a dream, why do you need to know about Newscape? Yeah. Yeah. Good. So, and then we want to take picture. So I wish my host also take picture at the same time. Eric, yeah. Did you do that? And then this is how we multiplied in the global platform through online, you understand? People will ask, what are these people doing here? Why they come from different countries? What are the hands stand for? What are their hands stand for? Why do they look so young and healthy? You understand what I'm saying? We are right now, actually, it's not just teach you. We are working together with you how to help you to become Thai 5 in just few simple steps. Okay? So today, first of all, thank you, Alan, for your invitation. And secondly, thank you all the translator. You are doing very good job. Maybe next time we will add Japanese or add German. Well, we will rock the market. Now, I want to pass my time to Anna Nagao. Thank you very much.
Wow, Philip. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. It was amazing day today. And I think everybody understand our Bugatti.
Yeah.
I think that was a fantastic thing today. I just want to let everybody know next week, Wednesday, we're going to be back with Philip. And we are going to have this series continue. It has been a fantastic run so far. We had, I think 800 plus people on our call today. Good job, Philip. Thank you for everybody. But bring another person with you next week. Bring somebody else with you to learn about what is this Philip Chan, who is this Philip Chan, and how do we build this incredible Type 5? And you want them to ask you, what is this? And you say, come with me. Come with me. What are you doing Wednesday morning? Come with me, and bring them to the seminar. And that is the most important thing we can do right now. And all of the people that have been on the class with new people, please follow up with your people and ask them, so what did you like about this? What are you listening to? And let them ask you some questions, okay? And then you can talk to them more as we go on this week, okay? This is a fantastic seminar. Thank you so much, Philip.
Okay, thank you.
All right, everybody, let's give Philip a big hand. Thank you to the incredible translators. Thank you so much. We will prepare ourselves next week, probably for Japanese, and we can invite our Japanese friends, okay? All right. Okay, thank you so much. Aloha.
Yeah, aloha.
Aloha.
Bye.